we're going to take a look at Tesla here on the weekly chart. Basically, the lone bright spot, it seems, throughout the whole trading day today. You basically had, I believe it was 75% of the S&P 500 ended in the red today. So just overall not a good day with that pop in the VIX. Everything pulled back into the red. Tesla did its own thing in here. That's coming off that Musk news. So we were trading up in those 423 handles for a little while in here today, about midday. Then we had that big pullback, but we still ended up around $5 on the day, sitting at 408, 409. Where does that kind of put us here on this weekly chart? Well, obviously 414, that's going to be the major area in here for us to hit, or the 9-day EMA, whichever one does come first. If we can get a nice breach and hold above there, then there's really nothing stopping us until we get up here to those 441s. You can see that was an area that we've had a magnet to in here on the weekly chart for quite some time. So 441 is going to be a huge level if we can breach and hold the 414s. Now, on the downside, what are we looking at? Well, 399, that's kind of right where we bounced off of today, right? Pre-market, we were sitting right there in that 398, 399 area. Anything below that, we're looking at this 385, and then eventually we're going to get down here to the 362s. But that's going to be a confirmation of the breakdown of the structure and things like that. So it looks like worst case scenario, we're going to bounce off these 385s in here. As far as our implied volatility, obviously everything had volatility increasing overall because you had that pop in the VIX and the big pullback, but Tesla actually the opposite. So our IV rank is sitting now at 18. You have a raw IV in here of about 58. And you have a $20 expected move priced in by this Friday, next Friday, right around $28. So we're going to see what happens in here throughout the rest of the week. We're going to see where this candle ends in here on the week. Your RSI has faded back neutral in here on the weekly chart. That's coming off two big red days in here. So let's just see what happens. Let's see if we can get a little confirmation of that move we had in here today. A nice little pop and hold above 414 tomorrow would be a nice good confirmation for us to kind of get us going here, especially if you get the market to move as well in the correct direction, right? So that would be a nice little overall confirmation, but we'll wait and see what happens in here. We're going to watch our volatility. We're going to watch our options change, see where our skew changes and things like that. Definitely open interest on the calls killed everything in here today. So let's see what happens as we close out this weekly candle. 414.50 needs to hold, and then we can work our way higher than there. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.